Warning, this episode is mildly offensive.
Mildly offensive, don't get offended at your bitch. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Spooky Town. It's your spooky boys. My name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob, and we are the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
A podcast where we talk about scary things and make jokes about them.
Yeah, we talk about scary, spooky, slithery things. We're not talking about your mother. We're talking about
Your father.
And your father.
But also, we cannot physically and or mentally be friends unless it's Friday. Therefore, only friends on Friday.
Which means today is Friday. And if it's not, then it's, the friendship is suspended until
further notice. Jacob, what's going on?
Kind of hit that.
You did.
Nothing much, sir. What's going on with you?
Same old day, same old way. What's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm practicing my barking skills.
You're
Getting pretty
great.
good.
You're doing good.
I sound very much so like a dog.
Hey, bud, real quick.
What? What's up?
Have you ever wished you had ass wings?
Ass wings?
Yeah, ass wings.
Ass wings. Like, what would I use ass wings for?
To fly from the ass. To have a fly ass.
Dude, of course.
Of course, then.
Who hasn't thought of having ass wings once or twice in their life,
But have you ever thought of the Aswang? The Aswang.
The
Aswang.
A swang.
Aswang.
A swing.
Have you ever been on a swing?
Yeah. A swing. Yes.
It sounds so terrible now.
A swing.
A swing.
You ever just swing your cock, or is that just me?
That is just you.
Okay, sorry.
No,
Changed my mind.
we're talking about the Aswang.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Well, we did have a little run through session just to familiarize ourselves with what it was. So kind of
Or did we now?
a little.
So you're an expert now, is what you're
No,
telling
I
me.
just know that boy. Aren't they called like tick ticks and socks?
Tick ticks and talk talks and socks.
Yeah, them boys make noises and they're real skinny and real quick, and they're shapeshifters and they love you.
Jacob, the Aswang is also called a tick tick, a whack whack, a sock, and a cling cling.
A cling cling.
Yeah.
How can something still be perceived as scary when you call it a cling cling?
Or a sock. That's just two socks.
Or a sock. It's like the socks. You know how like a shoe has a sock? It's
Yeah.
a sock. So it's like another layer of sweat protection.
So it's like two socks. So it's the sock before you put the sock. And there's no fright in that.
Exactly.
Only comfort. The Aswang is an umbrella term for various shape-shifting evil spirits in Filipino folklore, such as vampires, ghouls, witches, viscera, suckers, and werewolves. The Aswang is the subject of a wide variety of myths, stories, arts, and film, as well known throughout Philippines.
Throughout Philippines.
Throughout the Philippines. Sorry. Spanish colonists noted that Aswang was the most feared among mythical creatures of the Philippines, even in the 16th century, although with no specific motive other than harming others. Their behavior can be interpreted as an inversion of the traditional Filipino values. The Aswang is especially popular in Visayas, southern part of Luzon, and parts of Mindanao.
Oh boy.
That did good. So Jacob, what's your initial thoughts on the Aswang?
I'd like to meet him and discuss how he feels about these nicknames he was given.
Okay.
Because I don't know how I would feel about them, so I want to know how someone who's, personally been through it feels,
Yeah. Unlike vampires, Jacob, Aswang are considered daywalkers because they are not harmed by sunlight. However, they are weakest during the day because they do not possess their superhuman strength. So basically, they're walking around getting their eggs, potatoes, and bread from the market, and Karen really frustrates them, and they can't do anything, the Aswang, because they don't have their superhuman strength yet.
Okay.
So they're gonna wait till nighttime before Karen gets what's coming to her. A good old suck.
Oh yes, Karen. Be prepared for the suckage
Of the Aswang.
of the sock. Calling it that the whole time.
Okay. During the day, Aswangs have bloodshot eyes because they stayed up all night long searching for houses where wakes are being held so that they can steal the bodies. They only hunt in the darkness because they believe that is when God is asleep.
Is that, and I quote?
That is, and I quote, that's what they think.
So God's snoozing.
So
These
God-
boys are walking.
So God, okay, omnipresent God. Okay, it is not nighttime everywhere, Aswangs.
These boys.
What do they think? What do they think? And Aswangs are similar to humans. They experience a wide range of emotions, from anger to sadness to humiliation to happiness. They can form friendships and will never cause harm to their friends and neighbors. So, Jacob, if you perhaps may have an Aswangian
Okay.
neighbor and you're chilling, they may not hurt you because they trust you.
Okay. So this sounds like a big spiel to just be friends with everybody. To be friends with me campaign.
Okay.
I might be an Aswang. You know, I might
Are you an
fuck you
Aswang?
up. You know,
Are you, though?
dude, you gotta find out
So, I do know how to find out.
how.
So basically, if you look into an Aswang if you look into an Aswang's eyes, the reflection is upside down.
Really?
Yes. I can't.
Yours is straight, normal.
I can't see in your eyes. It's not like a mirror. It's like
An ocean.
an ocean of
Ocean.
sorrow.
Dude, you didn't have to hit me like that. Just hit me right in the soul.
Aswangs are usually depicted as female. They frequently walk with their feet positioned backwards, and they can use vocal tricks to disguise themselves. They will get quieter and quieter to fool their victims into thinking they are walking further away and establish a false sense of safety. Damn. Not only is she a woman, but she's the trickiest woman. No, but seriously though, in all honesty. So she's like, over here. Like that, right?
Oh.
And then
What kind of accent was that?
a girl.
Over here.
Over here. New York.
Over here.
Over here. And then like all of a sudden goes, over here, over here. And then she just right into your
Wow, and then
Right
your
in-
soul's gone.
right
Sucked
into
it right
your
out you.
right into your butt.
That was way worse than what I said, dude.
What did you say?
Said your soul's gone. Sucked it right out you. You know that song?
I thought this was a podcast, not American Idol. The Aswangs live as quiet, shy villagers. However, at night, when they grow hungry, they will transform into bloodthirsty animals. Wowza. So, bloodthirsty, nonetheless.
There are different forms of Aswangs.
You can't.
The tick tick and walk walk, which are the sounds they make when hunting, turn into large birds. Meanwhile, the Zegbin transforms into the Tasmanian devil. However, they can also transform into a crow, a bat, a wild boar, a black cat, or black dog. Aswangs can also transform the appearance of objects. They will replace their live victims or stolen cadavers with replicas made from tree trunks or other types of plants.
Okay.
Damn, Jimmy, why are you looking so rough? You're looking kind of woody.
Damn, Jimmy. What happened to you? You look like a whole tree. Wow.
Aswangs eat the hearts and livers
And-
of unborn fetuses.
Oh no.
young children.
Oh no.
This is why you read ahead, guys.
Oh,
They
God.
attack by using their proboscis, which extends from their mouth and reaches into the mother's womb to suck out a meal while the women are asleep.
So what is a proboscis? Is that like a long
I'm assuming it's like a mosquito.
mouth grabber?
I think so. Aswangs move quickly and silently. They are so skinny that they are able to hide behind bamboo posts. When they hunt, they prefer to travel as far as possible, so their true nature does not become obvious to everyone in their town. They understand that if they were identified, they would be killed by villagers immediately. If an Aswang ends up marrying a human, then the partner will transform into an Aswang.
It's Aswang.
I'm not calling it an
We're
Aswang.
gonna get roasted
As well
by the
on
Filipinos.
their wedding day. However, it is extremely rare for these creatures to reproduce. No Aswang couples
Oh, good.
most likely hunt alone in the middle of the night because they do not like sharing food.
Oh, so that you can couple up with another Aswang.
Exactly.
So you can have an Aswang girlfriend if you're an Aswang man, and then but they don't want to worry about you taking each other's foods.
Exactly.
Wow.
Separating also helps them avoid causing suspicion and getting detected.
Uh-oh, he's here.
A human can choose to turn into an Aswang by tying a fertilized chicken egg to their stomach.
Huh? Wait, one more time.
A human can choose to turn into an Aswang by tying a fertilized chicken egg to their stomach. Once the chick passes into their flesh, they must bury the shell in a bamboo tube with coconut oil and chicken dung. Then they will possess the powers of an Aswang.
You be trying to do this? Like, for real?
So you tie a fertilized chicken egg to your stomach, and then once the chick
I assume
passes,
with yarn, maybe like a yarn string tie. There's no chanting that I would think would happen. So
yeah,
maybe we could try this later.
potentially.
Put it on the YouTube.
Oh yeah, sure. If an Aswang dies, they can transfer their abilities to another person by holding their mouth close to them and letting the chick inside them hop from their stomach to the other stomach. So, are we saying that these are chicken people? The chicken's just controlling the human, like, I'm gonna fuck these. But you like eating chicken, huh? You like eating chicken.
You like eating chicken? Guess what?
Hope you didn't like that baby you're about to have, boy. Just fucks your day up.
That is crazy. They're chicken ghosts, and they can turn into anything. So, but why? What I don't understand is why the Aswang, if it's a chicken man, doesn't just, or chicken lady, doesn't just morph into a giant chicken. That would scare me and ruin my day.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they do
You know?
sometimes.
Yeah. Aswangs can be killed with garlic, salt, holy water, a crucifix, a rosary, prayer, or deception.
it's like
No, sorry. Decapitation.
oh
Sorry.
jeez.
I read that wrong.
Deception. It's like, okay guys, maybe if we just trick him good enough.
Hey, you want to come to the bonfire? And then he shows up to the location. There's no
push him.
bonfire. Ha, fucking deception.
Oh, I was gonna say you push him in the fire. No, he's just so disappointed that there's no fire. He
Just
dies.
break his heart. Yeah.
Wow.
Death via broken heart. They will also be destroyed by getting whipped with the tail of a stingray.
Hold on, I want to go into that, but first, they basically said they will die with garlic and salt. Correct?
Garlic, salt. These are like.
Is it garlic salt? Because that is
garlic,
the seasoning.
comma, salt, comma, holy water, comma, a crucifix, comma, a rosary, comma, prayer, or
Okay,
decapitation.
the fact that they can be killed with holy water or a crucifix or a rosary, which means that they're of some kind of demonic origin, I would think. Salt makes me think that they're part insect or snail, and garlic is the vampire thing.
Yeah.
So
And then decapitation, that's a cover all.
that's just a human thing
That's
that
just-
kills most living things.
Exactly. If we don't get him with any of those boys, we'll just off with his
We'll
head.
just deceive them.
Exactly.
Okay, now finish what you were saying. 'Cause that was outrageous.
They will also be destroyed by getting whipped with the tail of a stingray because they do not like the sound of it lashing through the air.
Okay, so you can go with a stingray, and they just don't like the noise. They disintegrate on sight.
Dude, that'd be crazy if everything you didn't like, if it happened, you just died. Like, dude, I don't like that noise.
Just pass
No
out.
one can see that, but I just acted like I died.
During the day, Aswangs still have certain powers. Some of them will provide healing portions and cast helpful spells for the townsfolk. Because of their friendliness, there is an old Filipino saying that translates to, "An Aswang is better than a thief." So basically, what's
Better than a thief.
Yeah, because basically they're so friendly to their town, and they have like healing abilities when in the daytime. It's like, I mean, I understand they kill people, but they're doing good sometimes.
Yeah, at least they're nice to me. Why does it feel like this creature existed like a while ago?
Maybe it did,
That's what it feels like.
but also so did vampires and werewolves.
No, like, because no one just goes through the woods now. I don't know. Like, when I'm reading this
Oh,
stuff,
I'm sorry,
like,
you live in the Philippines.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I'm thinking of like wagons. Like, I'm not thinking of cars, not yet. I'm thinking of like wagons and all these people because it's like villagers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been to the Philippines, but I mean, is that like?
Are you
feel like-
assuming?
I'm assuming that I think there's some places there that are still like
Popping?
unpopping, is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
there is like
Oh, yeah.
villages and stuff. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's where they reside. You can tell whether someone is an Aswang by looking into their eyes. If your reflection is upside down, then they are not truly human. You can also look at them upside down by sticking your head between your legs. If their image appears different than when standing upright, they are an Aswang. Yeah. Can we do this?
No.
So, but what I'd like you to do,
I'm not.
no gay.
No. No gay, not even no homo. Hey, no gay here, but
Can you bend over and look at me and see if I'm an Aswang?
no fucking way.
Can I check if you're an Aswang?
No, dude, no.
Amber, can you check if we're both Aswang?
Bloody hell, dude.
Wesley. I must know if Jacob or I is an Aswang. This is where we should have got a special guest star, known as the Aswang Detective.
Damn. Hello. I'm the Aswang detective, and my profession is to detect Aswangs. We should have. Oh well.
I'm gonna detect Aswangs, but don't look at mine as I check.
I must do so naked to get the best results.
Don't pay attention to my rectum or scrotum. My name is
It's like, all right,
Oswald the Aswang Detective.
make eye contact with me. I saw you look at my dick. I said eyes. His dick's just like on his nose somehow.
It's just so gross. He just bends over and it just is looking at us and has to move his junk out of the way.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I must check and see if you're an Aswang. Get out of the way, Peppers.
Sorry, my family runs large, if you will.
Just the scrotum, though.
I got a small cock, but my fucking balls, dude. just his accent goes away. Anyways, back to business.
An oil called Hintura will bubble if an Aswang is in the vicinity. You can also spot an Aswang by surveying their face. If they do not have a philtrum, do you know what that is? I don't.
I don't know.
Amber, can I get a quick philtrum check? Oh, it's a little indivot in your lip. Oh. I guess. Literally next sentence, same sentence after the comma. If they do not have a philtrum, the vertical indentation in the middle area of the upper lip, then they are not human.
Oh man.
What a waste
Kids,
of time.
read your storybooks.
So, bud, if people don't have a philtrum, that means they're not a human. Certain agamets, which are Philippine amulets, will keep Aswangs away, such as red and black bead bracelets that were commonly given to bebes. The name Aswang comes from the Sanskrit word asura, which means demon. The story of this creature comes from Filipino folklore in the 16th century. It has been most frequently cited in Visayas, southern parts of Luzon, and parts of Mindanao. Bats, Tasmanian devils, and kagwang have been killed because villagers mistake them for aswangs in their transformed state. There's some more facts which you like to keep going by because these are doing good for us.
Currently, some people believe that the myth of the Aswang grew because of certain genetic diseases like the X-linked dystonia, Parkinsonism, and dystonia of Panay. This is because the picture of the Aswang transforming looks similar to a patient with the symptoms of the diseases.
Oh, that's terrible. It's just like, is this an Aswang or just a disabled?
A disabled. Kind of fucking disabled over there. I have to go check and see if he's a fucking Aswang. It's an awfully nice wheelchair. He must be.
Oh my god, dude.
Some anthropologists believe that the Spaniards. Oh shit! The Spaniards created the myth of the Aswang as a way to keep the population under control. They told stories about the creature living on the outskirts of the forest to discourage Filipinos from leaving their town so they could keep their power. Makes sense.
So, Jacob, that is crazy that they thought possibly an Aswang was just like maybe some diseased humans.
Yes.
Possibly.
Yeah.
And what also is crazy, this Aswang can become anything it really wants to be, animal-wise, mainly a dog of some sorts to hunt you down, or bat, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they just want to eat you, but then they're also friends with all your neighbors and would do anything for them. Heal them up if they needed it.
Heal them up.
The question coming after your story, Jacob, is are they good or bad? Technically.
Ooh, okay.
But let me get that story from you.
How the hell? I'm trying to. How do you spell Aswang? Aswang.
ASS.
Okay.
Dash.
No.
Wings.
AS.
Ass wings.
I tried to look that up.
Just see what comes up.
I tried it. Nothing comes up. Yeah. I tried to be funny with it. How say can you see?
The fact that that's the song out of all songs.
That has all the notes in it. The lows and the highs. Oh, say can
Oh, shit.
see?
That boy hit the low note.
I'm just a low note singer from now on. No, that's horrible. Half of it's in a different language.
This?
Yeah. It said, Nag nada kasi se babakaya nakoda.
Fudge. Bud. You didn't tell me you could speak Philippines?
The language of the beans. Or the peens. I speak to the peens. What's that? What's that one? Oh, the freaking what is his name? The Dr. Seuss character. Starts with an L. The Lorax. I am the Lorax and I speak for the trees. You know as well as I do. A good story's a good time.
Oh, of course.
And today we have a story from Reddit, from the amazing author that we've used many times before, Jacob Boy 69.
Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Yes, I know I'm not a Filipino, but I do live in the Philippines. I live in a small village in the Philippines called Miami. It's kind of like Miami, but not really.
Okay.
Everything's made of mud. Anyways.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I often venture into the forest to gather berries for my people. We like to eat blueberry pies, blueberry cobbler, blueberry sauce, blueberry juice. That's all we fucking eat is blueberries. We eat a lot of blueberries, as you can tell, and I am the main gatherer for my people. One rainy afternoon, I went out to gather blueberries and had to venture into the forest a little farther than I wanted to, due to the fact that we've been eating berries at a surplus amount. As I was traveling through the forest, I heard a crazy noise. It went like that. I thought nothing of it. Thought it was some squirrels fucking or something. So I just kept going on my merry way, as I had about 300 buckets full of berries on my person. I thought it was about time to go back to the village. When I turned around, there's a very skinny figure trying to hide behind a blade of grass. I said, "Hello?" The figure then looked at me, very confuggled, like it was confused why it could see me. And then it turned sideways and it was gone. I was like, oh, okay. That must have been nothing but my imagination. So I went on my merry way once again back to the village, 300 buckets full of berries on my person. I was about 3.5 hours away, and being that I had 300 buckets on me, it was gonna take a few days to get back. But that was fine with me, because I'm pretty quick.
I'll continue to read.
Okay, go ahead and continue to read this.
As I head back to the village, I carry my 300 buckets of blueberries on a large pole, and the handles dangle on each end. That's about 150 buckets on each side.
I'm also a fucking mathematician.
I walk back and I hear once again a crazy sound. Wow, I said. The fuck was that?
Sock, sock.
Wow, there it is again. I turn around. I see a field of 4 to 10 bamboos growing high. There's something behind one of them, I muttered to myself. All of a sudden, coming towards me, a small or large animal. I don't know what it is. I'm quite frightened, but also a little aroused at the fact that it seems to look quite familiar. As it's walking slowly towards me and I'm backing up, and it begins to shapeshift into my neighbor? Go ahead, Jacob.
Then it dashed like Dash from The Incredibles through the forest, out of sight, out of mind. So I continued my long journey. Later on, I heard more click clicks, clack clacks, and sock socks, but I did not let that fool me.
I thought it was the local prostitutes.
Doing their mating call like they do every Thursday afternoon for some fucking reason. But I continued on my merry way, not disturbed from my mission. I will not let my people down, I thought, as I traveled, plunging through the deep dark forest. Sounds like the clicks and clacks are getting closer and further away, because they must be, right? No, I was wrong. What I didn't know, me being, new to the village, there's some folklore going on there. Some bullshit legends that I thought at the time, called the Aswang, I think is what the people called it. I thought it was some sort of Cupid character flying with its ass. But it turns out to be some demon-like animal thing, shapeshifter vampire, that terrifies the forests of the Philippines. And I was its latest victim. Wow, I scared myself. It dashed towards me. I smacked it with one of my 300 buckets. Boom, the blueberries spilt out. I said, damn it. Margaret's gonna starve tonight because of me. Boom, another one. Smacked it with the 298th bucket. It also has fallen. We're at 297 buckets now. We must get back to the village, I thought. Me and my buckets being we. I got superhuman strength and started doing a helicopter maneuver with my buckets, propelling everything around me away, trees included. It's a strong-ass pole. And then I dashed through the forest with the noises following quickly behind. And then something took out my feet and I fell, losing all 300 fucking buckets of berries.
Pole on my neck.
Pole on my neck, pinning me down. That and my sorrow of letting my people down, I was vulnerable. What approached me next haunts me to this day. It looked like someone with Parkinson's disease. That's not the right disease. But I didn't know that at the time of writing this, said the edit. But it was walking, so it looked very unnatural. Its head cocked left to right very unnervingly, and its deep, dark eyes had no soul inside of them. I said, dude, what the fuck? My berries. And it just kind of looked at me, and then it sucked out my child.
The end?
Now, this is peculiar, because I'm a fucking male. But my child that I must have been bearing was no more. It looked at me, victory in its face, shapeshifted into an eagle.
Sorry.
And continued to waddle away. I said, hey. The eagle turned. Why the fuck aren't you flying? You're an eagle. It looked down at itself, muttered what I'm assuming is, fuck, an eagle. Turned into a beautiful miniature horse and galloped away. This is the day that I lost my unborn child, 300 fucking buckets of berries, and my dignity. My whole town's starved because of me. So now I live alone. Me and my berries that I gather every Wednesday in honor of them. Hey, let me know if you want to hear more stories. This is Jacob Boy 69. Thanks for reading this far. Appreciate ya.
Wow, Jacob, that was a great story from our boy Jacob Boy 69. I'm glad we both got to collaborate on that one.
That was wonderful. No wonder we use him
For
often.
some reason, the parts I read didn't seem to pertain to the story.
He must have been drunk when writing it or something, dude.
I guess. So that was good. That was a good one. Jacob, do you think the Aswang is number one real or number two good or bad? Go.
Number one, based on everything we consumed mentally, well, it's in the Philippines. I've never been there before. Who knows what the fuck goes on, you know? They could have crazy shit running around as far as I'm concerned.
They probably do.
So I'm just going to go ahead and say it's a type of witchcraft, because that's what it kind of sounds like. So, yeah, it could. I'm going to say it's real. Is it good or bad? Now, this is gonna be a tough one to answer, sir. Kind of threw me a curveball and a half here. No, what defines a good person? I just get into it. One who cares for others and helps them out, or one who doesn't do any harm to anyone? What if you do both? What if you're nice to some people and not to others? You know?
This man's pulling out his philosophy on me.
But isn't that just everyone?
Wow.
You know? Very rarely is everyone, you know, is a person nice to everyone they encounter, regardless of that person, you know?
Sure.
Oh, and then we got to throw this twist in there. They need to survive, you know?
So they gotta.
They got to eat. We're not very necessarily nice to animals or plants when we eat them.
Facts.
So, you know, really, are any of us good people?
No. Is the answer.
Then no.
Oh.
It's not good. It's not a good person.
Okay.
But no one is. Except
Quite.
for Jesus Christ.
Amen. Quite beautiful.
Amen. What about you, sir? What do you think?
Oh, thank you.
That you never
I
asked.
thought you would never ask. Do I think the Oswang is real? Like you, very familiar.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, thanks, bro.
I didn't mean
You
to
got
do
the
that.
peace sign in there. Like you, I have not been to the Philippines, so I'm going to say that the reason that this is folklore / legend is probably because it was real at one time.
You think so?
Yeah. So Oswang, yes, real for me. The good or bad, I've been watching a lot of Dexter lately.
Have you?
Yeah. And basically, he has to kill bad people in order to do his thing.
He's a sociopath.
Right. But the Oswang, they have to kill to eat. But they still love thy neighbor and help them out when they need to. So I'm going to say the Oswang is in fact real. And also the Aswang Wang is good neutral.
It's a neutral.
Neutral good.
Okay. Yeah, so it's real. And did you say it was real?
I said it's real.
Okay, good. I thought so. So it's real, and let's just say it's neutral, because you said it's on the good neutral. Let's say it's bad neutral, because I said it's bad, and you said good neutral, and good's here, you're right here, neutral's here.
So when
we
it's
meet in the
neutral?
middle. No, because you're like a little closer to neutral than I am. I'm way over here in bad.
We really need to get a good video of
We need
these
a
phone
chart.
of these phone comparisons. All right. So I think as far as the of Only Friends on Friday community is concerned,
It's a real
it's a real boy.
neutral bad boy.
That's right.
Everybody likes bad boy.
Of course. What you gonna do when they come for you?
When they come on you, wipe that shit off. All right.
I believe that's it, Jacob.
Yes, that is it. You can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram is of_podcast. That is OFOF_podcast. That's where we post everything for the most part. Yeah, that's where we post everything. You'll get updates on new episodes. You know, we interact with you guys. We answer DMs, comments. Just talk to us if you want. Tell us what you think about, you know, our stories, our podcast, what you would like us to do differently. Just let us know.
Oh yeah, let us know.
Where else can they find us? Sir?
Oh, okay. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, but mainly, can you please subscribe to us on iTunes and follow us on Spotify? We'd really appreciate it. Getting all those downloads. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/onlyfriendsonfriday. All our podcasts automatically upload there, as well as we post some vids sometimes. So make sure you subscribe. I believe that's it. Jacob.
My name is Jacob.
And my name is Hunter.
And we're the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
Only Friends on Friday, that is us.
We are City Boys.
City Boys, we've made it.
Hey, you.
You right there with the mom. How is your mom?
Hell, we miss her.